Keep it high, keep it tight. My name is Jay Morris Review Guy, back to bring you another 5-minute review. In this episode, we are going to be following in suit with the Fan Appreciation Week that I am doing. That's still up for submissions if you want to put them down. I already have a ton, but if you want to enter, who knows? You might get your the album you request reviewed. So today we're going to be talking about an album recommended by the user Honeycombs96, who suggested that I review Limitless by Crown the Empire. So, Crown the Empire is a rock, electronic-core, post-hardcore type of band that clings more towards a kind of metalcore veneer that is... they're a band that I have known has existed for a while, but I never necessarily dabbled in exploration of the band, and I can't say that previously to this, I haven't heard any of their music. But when I first started the album, I was a little underwhelmed at first because, okay, this is a 27-minute album, 7 tracks, self-released. It was their first release that they had ever done. And I was underwhelmed at first when the clean singing first came in on the first track. But at the same time, when the rough vocals kicked in, wow, I got into this song. This, by far, it's definitely status quo metalcore. It's the type of metalcore that is heavily focused on breakdowns and chugging riffs and soaring choruses and just these harsh vocals that really complement the type of music that these people are pitching forth. And the harsh vocals on this album, I'm pretty sure they have 2 vocalists, because if not, then the person who does both vocals is amazing. But whoever handled the rough vocals, I have to say, bravo, because I am someone that has listened to a lot of metalcore. I've listened to cookie cutter metalcore. I've listened to the type of metalcore that this band mostly played in. I've listened to new metalcore. I've listened to the new metalcore genre, progressive metalcore. There's a lot of different types of that subgenre. There's subgenres of subgenres, and at that point, you're just splitting hairs too fine, which I am bald now, or shaved. But overall, this is an album that definitely has a lot going for it on the terms of the harsh singing, and I like the lyrics a lot too. Once again, this band to me, I'm interested to explore the rest of their discography and perhaps do some reviews of those albums, because it definitely intrigues me enough to want to do that. But at the same time, for the first listen, I really looked forward to the harsh vocals, but the clean vocals were a bit... maybe it's because... Maybe this would have been considered better back when it released, just because this is the type of singing that is very prevalent among the genre, and because the genre has been infiltrated by all these subsets and all these subgenres, and there's still a lot of bands that play in the original style, it's hard to find a band that really steps out of bounds when it comes to the singing. So I'm not going to judge this band for that, because that's just the genre as a whole, and if I'd be a bit hypocritical of bands that I do like, because that's just what's found in this genre. That's one of the things that are stylistically how this genre works. And the 6th track on this album features Dennis Stoff, who, if you may or may not know, he is he has his own band. I forget the name because I don't think they lasted very long. But I know that he was the lead vocalist for the album The Black by Asking Alexandria, and so I thought that was kind of neat. Some of the tracks kind of blend different styles, and it's very kind of symphonic and it's very electronic oriented. And I think it complements the instrumentation very well. And the lyricism, I think it's very metalcore-esque. It's nothing that we necessarily haven't heard before, but it's nothing that is too bland. But overall, I think it is a good album. And scoring-wise, I'd probably give it about a 7.10, because it is definitely a neat album, and it's one you should check out. So there's a deluxe edition, has a neat variant cover, So I'll talk to you guys next time. It's been Jay Morse of you guys signing off, saying farewell.